All right, so right now, let's dig a little deeper into one industrial group that's been getting a lot of attention lately, and that is those infrastructure names. For more on which stocks analysts think could reap big rewards, let's bring in our markets reporter, Adam Johnson. Everybody's been watching this group as the president and the administration has talked about infrastructure.
Oh, yeah. You remember back in December when Obama first made that big infrastructure announcement, and every week, inevitably, it seems there's something to talk about.
Right.
There's a lot to talk about today. Two different firms say you need to buy these stocks now. Why? Because on June 30th, the government is going to update with the shovel-ready projects. In fact, 50% of the money, we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars, will be allocated by June 30th to these specific projects. So that's the catalyst. That's why these two firms are saying you need to buy now. Let's start off with the first one.
What's the name?
Which names?
Yeah.
Well, they're okay. OPCO has four names, all right? ACOM, ACM, Danaher, DHR, Shaw Group, SGR, and URS. Those are the four names that OPCO likes, and Vulcan is the name that UBS likes.
All right. So why are they picking out these four? How did they come to that assessment?
Yeah, very interesting. They ran a screen on S&P 500 companies, and they specifically screened for low debt to equity and improving cash flow. And of the 9 standout names, guess what? These 4 infrastructure names stood out. So it dovetails very nicely ahead of the June 30th call, and that's why they're getting excited about it and saying buy them now, because fundamentally they like them, and there's actually a reason to own them specifically.
Interesting. Now, Vulcan Materials, you and I have talked about over the last couple of weeks. What's going on with that? Because wasn't it UBS who was just saying sell it a couple weeks ago?
What a week. What a difference a week makes, Carol. We talked negatively about Vulcan because the news was so bad. It was the triple whammy. In one day, they lowered guidance, they cut their dividend 50%, and they announced an 11% dilutive stock offering. About as bad as you could get. Well, UBS, pretty ugly. Yeah, pretty ugly. UBS said that day, actually, the bad news may be out. It may be a buy. Well, they followed through on their comment, and today they upgrade the stock. They say specifically the near trough, a rare near trough opportunity is here. You need to buy the stock. And very interesting that they would actually follow through. Now, another comment, by the way, the dilutive offering, the 11% dilutive offering was priced last week at $41. Today, even with the stock down, and all these stocks are down today, it's above. It's $43.
Wow,
so it's above the dilutive offering, which argues in favor of UBS call that the bad news is out, so buy the stock.
Already priced into it, no doubt. Martin Marietta Materials, another name.
Yeah, MLM. And Vulcan, by the way, just so we're all on the same page, is aggregates. They're all about aggregates, road building, etc. They also like Martin Marietta, MLM is a ticker there. And by the way, let me just make an interesting comment for the technical traders out there on Vulcan. We've got a great chart.
You like Vulcan?
Well, the technical guys, it's interesting. UBS likes it. But the technical guys are very focused. It's what's called a consolidation wedge. So if you take a look at the chart, you can see that there is a downward sloping line that's been resistance, an upward sloping line that's been support. They're now coming together and forming this very tight wedge pattern. It can't stay like that forever. It needs to break one way or the other, and UBS, of course, is saying it's going to break up, so buy it.
So it's an interesting juncture right now.
Yeah, it's a very critical technical juncture for technical traders.
Got her on. Adam, thank you.